I'm April Golightly. I'm super excited to have you guys at my channel and check out my new backdrop. This is like the newest of my backdrops. And I'm super excited to be doing more beauty videos this year. And first I'm starting with something that I got over Christmas. This is the Ultimate Beauty Kit from Pixi by Petra. And it has tons of matte colors and I think you guys will love it as much as I do. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can get tons of videos that I'm gonna be putting out this year, 2017, woo! And then also, if you like this video and you like these types of makeup tutorials, please give it the video a thumbs up so I know you like it. I'm starting with the Nivea After Shower Balm, which I actually use as a primer. I apply it all over my face and the eyelids to prime the skin for makeup application. And then I let it dry a little. For foundation, I use the Chanel Le Beige Broad Spectrum SPF 15 in the color number 20. I usually do 2 pumps on the back of my hand and then dot it all over my face. I use only 1 pump if I don't need a lot of coverage that week. If I don't have any pimples, then I'll only use 1 pump. I use a blending sponge to buff the foundation into my face. This one's actually from Target and I actually got a great deal on it. I'm gonna link it below so that you guys can find it too. I use it wet to create an airbrush look on my skin. Here I am stippling it into my skin, stippling the foundation into my skin. For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. You have to twist it to get the concealer out. And then I dot it under my eyes and create a triangle under my eyes. Then I use the eraser in between my brows, down my nose, and on my cupid's bow, and on my chin as a highlighter. And I spot treat any pimples or spot cover any pimples. I really love this concealer, it works really well. I use a blending sponge to buff the concealer into my face. This concealer works really well. It actually cools under your eyes as you use it underneath. I use these shadow shields under my eyes to prevent fall house. These things are genius. Look how awesome they are. I'm super excited to show you guys the new Ultimate Beauty Kit 3rd edition from Pixi by Petra. They sent it to me last year and I've been wearing it a ton lately. Look how awesome these colors are. So I'm starting with the Real Techniques Oval Shadow Brush from the Bold Metals collection. I'm using the oval shadow brush to pack the color into my crease. Of course, before I use it, I always tap the excess off so that there's less fallout. So there's a ton of matte colors in the Ultimate Beauty Kit, which is awesome for and perfect for, honestly, the hooded eyes like mine. Then using a darker brown matte shadow, I go over the crease again with a sweeping back and forth motion. This is where the crease gets more defined. Here I'm using a pencil brush by MAC that actually helps make it more defined. Next I'm using a light beige shadow from the top of the palette with a pencil brush to highlight below my brow. Using the Real Techniques oval brush, I'm also continuing to blend out the crease. So this oval brush actually really doesn't have any product on it, it's just using for blending at this point. Pat a tiny bit of foundation to the lid, making a dome shape that goes higher than your true crease. You're just basically dabbing it onto your lids with light presses to pack the foundation onto your lid to create a base for the color. Here you're gonna use a light shimmer color from the palette, and then you're gonna take a small smudge brush from e.l.f. and pat the color over the foundation. Basically, you're trying to make the eyelid stand out because it's so much smaller when you have hooded eyes. Now you can remove the shadow shields and you can blend the line in a little bit so that it's not so harsh. Here I'm just using a clean brush to blend it out. This one's from MAC. Using an angled liner brush from Real Techniques Bold Metals collection, I added the light brown color tightly along my lower lash line. Using the Pixi Silky Eye Pen in Gold Glow, I lined the lower waterline very, very lightly. And then I added some of the liner into the corner of my eyes to brighten up the look. To set my foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Setting Loose Powder with the applicator to press the powder into my face. I buff the powder into my face using the Real Techniques Arched Powder Brush number 100 from the Bold Metals collection. The bristles are super soft and the brush is super luxurious. I love using it all over my face. Using the same brush, I take the bronzer from the palette to contour my cheekbones and also around my hairline. Using the blush from the palette, I'm using a MAC blush brush to apply it to the apples of my cheeks. And of course, I smile to make sure that I know exactly where the apples are. With the Real Techniques 301 flat contour brush, I buff highlighter from the palette onto my cheekbones and make a V around my eyes. With the Maybelline Master Precise Liquid Liner, I'm tightly lining my upper lashes. I try to get the finest line possible so that my hooded eyes doesn't eat the liner. Basically, so you can see the liner, but it's not my entire eye. I recently started a new brow routine that I absolutely am in love with. It's with these two Maybelline products. The first one is the Maybelline Design and Fill Duo in Soft Brown. With the soft side, I rub the powder into the meaty part of my brows. And then I use the pencil side to make small strokes to cover my chickenpox scar and to make my brow longer. I use tiny little strokes in order to do this. Now I use the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer in Blonde to color the brow hairs. It's basically a mascara for your eyebrows. It's really awesome and I'm loving this new routine. And it's a pretty good price point since they're both Maybelline. For mascara, I'm using the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant Mascara that I got it as a gift from Sephora. It's one of those point things. I think it was 100 points. For an everyday look, I use a nude lip color. One of my favorite colors is this Bahama Breeze from Milani. I don't usually use a lip liner for everyday look like this, so I just put it straight on my lips. I'm absolutely loving this Ultimate Beauty Kit from the Pixi by Petra line, and it's really awesome. I really love all the matte colors, and I can't believe the price point, honestly, because it really works great. And I'm excited to be working with them. They're an awesome brand, and I'm excited how awesome these matte colors blend out and how great they look on hooded eye people like me. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been awesome having you. Today I'm reviewing the Pixi by Petra Ultimate Beauty Kit. This is the 3rd edition, and Pixi by Petra sent it to me. It's so awesome, and I've been getting a ton of stuff from them, and they're sold at Target. They're so cool, and honestly, I've been using this a ton because it's super easy to use. It has a ton of matte colors that work perfectly for hooded eyes like my eyes, and you'll really like it. Let me know what you think of the video below by giving it a thumbs up and also giving me a comment as to what you like about the video or what you didn't like about the video, and just giving me some feedback so I know what to do next for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because obviously the more you guys subscribe, the more you'll be able to see the videos that I do as I do them.